Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have a pick a card reading for us today, and today's theme is what are your strongest spiritual gifts? So we're going to be looking into that. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, may not resonate entirely for everyone. If you want me to pick up on your energies in upcoming readings, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can find the information for that in the description box below. So we have 3 piles. I have them face down, so just choose with your intuition. Feel free to select more than one, or if you want to watch the whole reading, you can do that as well. But yeah, I'll go ahead and see you guys in your reading. Bye. Hey, pile 1, let's take a look at what your strongest spiritual gifts are. So this is going to be your significator card. So we have the Hierophant with Voodoo Warlock. Awesome. I love it already. So I feel like you guys are actually masters of your craft, or maybe you're well on your way to becoming a master of your craft. I feel like you guys may have been practitioners for quite some time, or you hold a high status in some sort of practice. Maybe you guys are initiated into something. Maybe you hold like a very powerful name. I'm hearing like, because I know in some traditions or in some practices, like the closed practices especially, they'll give you like a specific name. So there's something that I'm picking up on about that, like you have a specific name in the spirit realm. Maybe you guys are spiritual teachers. You guys definitely feel like you are very advanced. And I feel like with Voodoo Warlock showing up here, I'm getting a lot of like cultural magic. Definitely like Haitian. I'm picking up Cuban. So like the whole like Santeria, Voodoo, Hoodoo, Haitian magic. I'm picking all of that up. Some of you guys could be Taurus, because we do have the Hierophant being a representative of Taurus energy. But I feel like you guys are actually very close to, I wouldn't say like dark magic, but it could be. Maybe some of you guys do practice dark magic, but it kind of feels like more so religious magic, or no, like that's not the right word either. Maybe it could be everything. It could be all of the above. Maybe you guys do practice dark magic. You practice Santeria, Voodoo, different spells, things like that, because I feel like you guys are actually very close to I'm getting like just ancient energies. Like you guys are close to ancient energies. You guys are close to the elementals. Some of you guys could be shamans as well. Like you could be very close to spirit animals, the elements, the earth, the upper worlds, the lower worlds, the middle world. But I'm getting a lot of middle and lower world right now. So more so like maybe the dense energies of earth, and not even like the Fae energy or anything like that. It's more so like denser energies, like ancient deities, ancient energies here. I feel like you guys definitely come from a bloodline of witches, or you come from a bloodline of spiritual teachers who have practiced for ages, for centuries. So I feel like this is nothing new to you guys. Yeah, I'm hearing that like your strong suit is in ritual magic, your strong suit is in spell work, and in connecting to the other side, so mediumship abilities. Some of you guys like you work very closely with animals as well. I see a lot of animal energy here showing up for you, or venerating the dead. So again, mediumship. You work very well with the dead, with spirits that have crossed over. You work very well with creating spells. And I think I will say dark magic. There is an element here, especially with voodoo showing up, where there could be an element of dark magic that you practice as well, because some people see it as dark magic, but it's just religious practice. So let's go ahead and see your other oracle cards to see some more information about this. So I'm actually going to put this one first. So we have Aries, Act. Yeah, you guys work very well with fire, because we see fire here. Aries is fire. And then we have Merlin. So again, this gives me that energy of like a wise sage. You guys are someone who has been either, okay, you need to chill. Sorry, hold on a second. This girl is nuts. Like, she attacks my mirror. I have a body mirror that's kind of just perched up against the wall, and she fucking squares up with it. Like, she'll punch it, and then it falls off the wall. But anyway, we're not doing that right now. So, anyway, as I was saying, I feel like you guys are very deep into your practice, or you've been practicing for a long time, or you have elders, you have other ancient ancestors who have practiced what you guys are practicing now that has been passed down to you. So it really does feel like you were just born into a bloodline here of very powerful people. I feel like you come from like past lives of having experienced war, famine, A lot of struggle. Maybe you come from a specific tribe. There's a lot of tribal energy that I'm picking up on. I'm also picking up on like South American energy, like Peru is what I heard, Argentina, like old Peruvian, ancient Peruvian magic or something like that. But with Merlin here as well. I don't know too much about Merlin, but I want to say he is from Celtic origin. Some of you guys could have like Irish, Norwegian, ancient Celtic bloodline as well. I kind of want to see what that card has to say, because I feel like you guys, I think I already said this, but you guys work very well with fire. Like fire seems to be something that accelerates your rituals very quickly, or something that works very well for you guys. And with Aries here, you guys could be Aries or Taurus. You could have that somewhere in your chart. But let's see here. Merlin, 74. Okay, so that's my mistake. It says he's one of the most fascinating figures in Welsh literature. So Merlin was a man of mystery and magic. Contradiction and controversy surrounded his life. He appeared as an old, wise man, giving his wisdom to 4 successive British kings. He was known as the wild man of the woods, during which time he learned to talk to the animals. Merlin was reputed to be a mystical druid, a Celtic priest, a man who possessed the knowledge and secrets of the ancients, and he was especially revered as a great prophet. But he also possessed human qualities that led to his eventual downfall. So it's almost like he's like this human demigod hybrid type of energy, where maybe you guys, again, you're very close to the divine. Or maybe your ancestors have practiced or have devoted themselves to a certain deity for such a long time that you guys are so close to that energy. I'm just reading some of the crystals here that are associated with him. Yeah, this just talks about like an incantation devoted to Merlin. But yeah, it kind of feels like you guys even were spiritual teachers in a past life, because I'm getting, if you're a woman, that you're more so connected to like voodoo, hoodoo, santeria, South American magic. If you're a man, you could be more connected to like the ancient druids, the ancient Celts. But it could cross over, you know, it's a general reading, so it could be both. It could be either one. Maybe you guys had past lives as both. But I'm getting 2 very strong energies of like that South American, Caribbean type of magic, and then a little bit of that Celtic, ancient Norse type of magic as well. So let's get some details here. Let's get some details for pile 1 about what their strongest spiritual gifts are. 2 of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, so maybe you guys are both, because we see the 2 of Pentacles falling out. It's like you have a connection to both. Maybe you guys have always wondered if you were connected to, can everything be seen here? Yeah. Maybe you guys always wondered if you were connected to maybe one side of, because I'm hearing now, like maybe some of you guys that are watching this, you're mixed, and you're mixed with like the Afro-Latino, Afro-Caribbean culture, as well with like that Norse, Scandinavian type of energy as well. So maybe you're a cross of both. One of your parents comes from either side, and I feel like you've inherited both. Maybe you've been wondering, like, should I tap into this side of my culture? Should I tap into the other side? I feel like you would be accepted into both sides. I do feel like you carry ancient knowledge of both. I'm getting a little bit stronger with like the Afro-Latino, Afro-Caribbean magic for some of you guys. But you would definitely be able to tap into the other side of who you are. Let's see, what are pile 1s? Yeah, because now I'm hearing the Irish famine. So some of you guys have like Irish origin. What are pile 1's strongest spiritual gifts? The Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, so this again shows me that you guys are actually like, even if you've never practiced magic a day in your life in this lifetime, I feel like you guys have such a talent from your past lives and from your bloodline. This girl is fucking shit up out there. I'm not gonna go look. I'll deal with that later. What was I saying? Oh yeah, that if you haven't practiced magic a day in your life, but you feel called to it, I feel like you would catch on very quickly. Because again, with this Queen of Pentacles coming through, it's like maybe you were very experienced in a past life already, and you just have dormant qualities. You have dormant talents that are lying there waiting for you to tap into them. We have the 9 of Wands. Some of you guys are very good with protection magic. I'm getting that some of you may have had to do some type of spell work to protect your clan, your tribe in another life, and you're very good at that. I'm hearing that you can actually, like you guys are animal whisperers. Like you can talk to the animals. You can kind of get them to be on your side or get them to do certain things for you. And I'm hearing the elementals. Like you work very well with the elementals. Magic or the elementals are always on your side. Or the 2 of Swords. We have the Ace of Cups. And then we have the Lovers. Very nice. Yeah, so I'm getting this Ace of Cups Lovers energy as like an ancestor who is passing you their gifts. I'm also getting that you could have actually passed away, like in a past life. Maybe you guys were buried together with another person, and this person is passing you their gifts. I know that's a very far out message, but that's what I'm getting. Like maybe this was an ancient burial ground, or you were put to rest with someone that you loved very much, and maybe you guys were both practitioners, or this is an ancestor that is coming through to tell me that you have been handed their gifts. Like once they passed, you were given whatever gifts that they had. I feel like you're very supported in the spiritual realm, definitely. Like you have ancestors on both sides, I'm getting, but definitely very strongly on the Afro-Caribbean side, or like that type of magic. It's almost like that one was freely gifted to you, is what I'm hearing. And then maybe when it comes to like your Druid, Celtic, Irish side, there's something here about having to tap into that more. Like it doesn't really naturally come to you, but you can definitely uncover that and you can work with it. This is very cool. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys could definitely be mixed, or you just have talents in both sides here, both sides of that, different types of magic. Let me see if I can pick up anything else. Some of you guys are very good at protection magic, baneful magic. I think I said that already. You guys are very good with manifesting wealth. You could do that very easily. You can manifest love. You could spread love very easily. Again, I'm getting this very strong energy of like protection magic, or what's the word I'm looking for? Cloaking magic. Like you can cloak your energy. You can cloak other people's energies. You can protect other people if needed. Yeah, I feel like you guys can do a lot of different things. I really do feel like you guys were practitioners in a past life, or you just come from a very strong bloodline where these gifts were given to you. But you guys are able to do a lot of things here. There's not really one specific thing that you're tied down to, because I feel like I'm getting like that earth energy, earth magic, but I'm also getting a lot of dark magic and ancient magic, and just magic that comes from culture and different experiences that different cultures have been through. So it's like you know how to do a lot of different things here, and I feel like you can get creative with the practice that you have. I'm hearing eclectic witch, like some of you guys could kind of bring in different practices and make it your own. Some of you could be not like chaos witch, I'm getting more so eclectic witch, like you have different qualities from different cultures or religions, and you kind of put that into one practice. But yeah, this is what I'm getting for you guys. This is really cool. I really hope I was able to connect to you guys in this reading, and I will see you in one of my upcoming readings for you. Bye. Hey pile 2, welcome to your reading. Let's go ahead and see what are your strongest spiritual gifts. So this is going to be your significator card, and we have death coming out for you guys. Very powerful. So right away I'm feeling that you guys work very well with mediumship. You guys work very well with connecting to the other side. You guys might sense spirits very strongly, spirits who have crossed over. I'm getting right away that you guys would be great doulas, death doulas. You would be very great working anything that has to do with venerating the dead. Some of you guys come from like Latino culture, Mexican culture here with Santa Muerte possibly as well. You feel very connected to the Holy Lady of Death. I'm hearing something about karma as well. I'm hearing Anubis. So some of you guys work with Anubis, or you work very well with underworld energies is what I'm getting. Like kind of like that liminal space between the living and the dead. So I'm getting a lot of Anubis energy. I'm getting obviously death energy, so Santa Muerte, or whether you want to call it like the Reaper, the spirit of death, the angel of death, something like this. You work very well with transitional energies between the liminal space here. I'm hearing the Time Lord, something about time. Some of you guys work very well with time, like time magic. I don't know if you guys are able to like pause time or speed up time or make it go slower. I don't know. There's something here about time. Like maybe you're able to pardon the time of someone's, I don't know, because I don't think anyone really has that ability, but that's what I'm hearing. Like you have the ability to reason with death or to pardon someone's timeline, something about their time. Yeah, some of you guys could be Scorpios. You don't have to be. But you work very well with death, with transitional energies. You're a very strong medium, I feel. Like you can communicate with a lot of deities, but you can also communicate with spirits that have passed over, just like the dead, like earthbound spirits or spirits that are stuck in different realms. Maybe you guys are very good at like space cleansing or sending different spirits to the light, especially spirits that are earthbound or they cannot find their way to the light. They can't find their way to the other side. I feel like you work very well with, again, yeah, like helping different spirits transition, helping them go to where they need to be on the other side. Because I'm seeing, especially with this boat here, it's reminding me of the Six of Swords. Let me see, I'll show this to you guys again. It's reminding me of the Six of Swords, and it's almost like you guys are like this intermediary. You guys are this guide to the underworld, to the other side, but you help the spirits go there. It's almost like you let them know that they're going to be okay, and you send them to where they need to be. Very powerful energy. So your other cards here, we have Gemini with cross-pollinate. Yeah, some of you guys, you could work very well with like Hermes energy, Mercury energy. You could be Geminis as well. But there's something very strong here, and with the Celtic heart. Like you guys are, you help people cross over. I'm not sure if that's what you do for a living, or if you do space cleansings a lot, like you clear spaces, you do, I'm not really getting like an exorcism energy. It's more so just like helping the spirit transition. Like you guys are a very good friend to spirits or to people that don't have anyone there for them. You help bring compassion and healing energy to people who need it when they're about to cross over, or with spirits that don't understand what's happening. You help calm them down. You're kind of like that friend. You are that connection that they kind of seek out when they're needing help on the other side. So I feel like you guys might have a tendency to attract a lot of confused spirits, maybe that have passed in a very difficult way, or spirits who just are, they don't understand what's happening to them and they seek your guidance. So very strong mediumship here. I feel like you guys actually work with the dead very frequently, if not every day. It's like a big part of your life. So I feel like mediumship might be your strong suit. Just being able to feel. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of feeling. Like I'm feeling like clairsentience, like you feel things. You can feel spirits. You can communicate very well with them. Like they understand you, you understand them. There's a very clear line of communication between you and the other side. So some of you guys might work directly with the spirit of death, whether you know that or not. I kind of want to read the Celtic heart for you guys to see what else is said in there, because I know that the Celtic heart means something, but unfortunately I'm not too familiar with like Celtic Norse type of magic. I know I need to like look more into that and study it more, but I don't want to say anything incorrect here, so let's see. So it says, hearts have always been used as a symbol to refer to the spiritual, emotional, and moral core of a human being, and are most commonly used as symbols representing love, which, as we know, takes many forms. The Celtic heart is formed from one continuous line, representing the union of souls in a visual continuity of continuing faith and love as one travels through the journey of life. Yeah, this is beautiful. It's like with death, Gemini, Celtic heart, it's like, it's almost like people hitch a ride on your bus, or like they carpool with you, but it's like spirits do that. It's not like live people. It's like spirits, they catch a ride with you because they know that they can trust you. They know that you're going to take them to the right place that they need to be, or that you're going to help tell them what they need to hear in order to help them cross over. I really feel like you guys have the ability, and I'm not getting like a demonic energy or like anything like that has to do with exorcisms, but I'm getting that when it has to do with like a residual haunting, or an old spirit that won't leave a certain location, it's like you guys are able to be that person that calms the spirit down enough to help them leave. So it's like you bring them peace. There's something about you that becomes like a friend to the spirits on the other side that are confused or hurt or angry, or they're holding grudges, and you help them kind of resolve that pain that's holding them in place, and then you help them cross. Because a lot of the times when a spirit can't cross over, it's because there's something that they cannot let go of in the physical realm, in the living realm, and I feel like you guys are able to help them untie those knots. Celtic heart, it's like a continuous line, right, is what it says. Kind of like a rope that connects everything together. So it's almost like you help them move down that line easier. You help them understand their passing. You help them make peace with certain things in order to move on and to pass over. It's a very intimate energy, what I'm feeling. It feels very sweet, very, very caring. Like I feel like you guys really care for the other side. Like there's a lot of people that don't really understand mediumship, or they don't really understand like spirits. They'll just respect spirits, or they'll just they'll automatically assume that because there's a spirit in the home that it's evil or that it's doing something to them, but that's not always the case. And I feel like you guys have a lot of compassion for spirits like this, for spirits who are confused or who don't understand what happened to them. I feel like you guys might actually work very well with children's spirits as well, with the Gemini energy. Like maybe you guys can get very close to children who have crossed over, or little ones, like very young children who are dealing with difficulties crossing over, and you help them get comfortable with accepting the fact that they have passed. Yeah, something very strong about children. Let's see. Anything else that's of meaning here? I mean, this really just talks about channeling love. You know, channeling love on the mundane level, spreading that out to other people, spreading the love to other ones across the veil even. So again, we get this energy of you guys being very loving. You guys have a very big heart. And I feel like I'm getting like the spirits on the other side gravitate towards you because they feel that you're very compassionate, so they know that they can trust you. Because there's a lot of people out there that don't treat spirits with respect, and I feel like you guys do. And that's why they gravitate towards you. So let's go ahead and get some tarot cards for you guys. I'm hearing all aboard, like all aboard the Polar Express, the choo-choo train or something. Yeah, like you guys have like, it's like spirits kind of see your energy as like a train or a bus or like a carpool that they can hitch a ride on. You guys are very, very close to spirit. I feel like some people might not know this about you, or they might think that you're weird because of it, but I feel like you guys definitely attract a lot of just earthbound spirits, or spirits who are stuck here, spirits who need help. What is pile number 2, strongest spiritual gifts, please? Yeah, 4 of Swords. So interesting. And then this 4 of Swords, I think this is the Wendigo specifically in this card. So I'm getting this energy of like you work very well with spirits who are angry, or spirits who are not accepting of their fate, and you help them kind of understand that. Queen of Wands. It's almost like spirits really respect you. With this Queen of Wands here too, some of you guys might work with Hecate. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of that. You guys might work very well with like nighttime energies, especially like with that mediumship that I was picking up on. But there's something very significant about nighttime popping up here. I'm feeling like you guys are the types of people that go to cemeteries by yourselves, or you guys are the types of people that will go to a random cemetery to pay their respects to spirits that you don't even know. I know I do that. Some of you guys might do something like that as well. You just feel very close to the dead. You guys feel very compassionate towards the dead, and I feel like they respect you for it as well. I'm hearing again like lay to rest. Like you kind of just help spirits just be calm. Some of you guys might be nurses. Some of you guys might work in hospice. But there's something here, or you have some sort of like, if you don't work like as a medium, you work with something in like the fields of healthcare or something like this, because I feel like you guys either work very closely with children or people who are very sick, very ill, maybe even the mentally ill. There's something here about that as well. Like you help just calm people down when they're confused, when they don't know what's happening to them. You're a very compassionate person, and like it's very interesting because you come through as someone who has like possibly a very strong energy, because we have Leo, Gemini, Scorpio, but at the same time, you feel very compassionate and very peaceful. Spirits trust you. 2 of Wands. Yeah, this is just the energy I'm getting of like you kind of showing spirits where they have to go. I'm seeing like a map open up, and like as the spirits come to you, you're like, okay, like you need to go here, you need to go there, this is where you need to go, you're needed over there. Like you can kind of literally transition them. It's almost like you are like a bus stop, literally. And now I'm seeing like the Hogwarts Express. It's like you guys have like this secret underground railroad passage for spirits to go where they need to go. And then we have the Hermit. Yeah, again, it's just the same energy. It's like they all come to you because they don't know where they need to go. They see you as the guiding light that can give them the answers, and they go to you. The Fool, definitely. Let's get one more for pile 2, strongest spiritual gifts. I feel like this one wants to be there too. Oh, we got 3. Okay, cool. Ooh. Okay, so we have the 10 of Pentacles, we have the 7 of Pentacles, and we have the Magician. So this is actually the werewolf, I think, that's showing up here. So I see a magician that's using his tools here, and we see that as midnight comes, as the full moon comes, he's turning into a werewolf. So This is interesting because we see a Wendigo, we see a werewolf. Some of you guys feel very called to like the forests, and with the Hermit here too. Like you guys could actually be connected to, I don't even know if this is a thing, but like winter spirits, winter deities in specific, or nighttime deities, or like you can be connected to shape-shifting energies, like the spirit of the werewolf, the spirit of the Wendigo. I don't know, there's something here about like you guys being very drawn to like what other people would deem as very dark or scary, and you're able to tame those energies. You're really able to tame different types of energies that others probably would not want to get near. 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. Some of you guys have, I'm hearing Icelandic origin. Some of you guys come from Iceland, or at least like your bloodline does, or like Alaska, Greenland, Norway, maybe for some of you, but I'm getting Iceland. I'm hearing Czechoslovakian, very specific. Yeah, some of you guys are very connected to winter. There's something here about like the winter spirits. Maybe you really love the winter spirits, because I know the Wendigo is here, the werewolf. Transitional spirits, right? Because the werewolf is, isn't it like a human who's condemned to turn into a werewolf? It's almost like a virus or a disease or something that comes over them, or it's something that they kind of do spell work to wish upon themselves, or it's kind of just something that happens to them as well. And for the Wendigo, it's a curse. The Wendigo is a human who is cursed to be a cannibal, and then their appetite is insatiable. They're never able to fill up. They're never able to be full. They're always hungry. They're always looking for something. There's something here about like you guys being able to tame those energies. Yeah, it's so interesting. I feel like spirits have a lot of respect for you. Like they're not afraid of you. They don't try to mess with you. They really respect you. And if anything, they have a lot of reverence for you. You have a lot of power on the other side. You guys are like, again, like this guiding light, like a torch for spirits. Like you're kind of like this light up neon sign in the spiritual realm, and other spirits just gravitate towards you. They just come to you. But yeah, this is what I have for you guys. I really hope I was able to connect to whoever needed to hear this message, and I will see you in one of my upcoming readings for you. Bye. Hey pile 3, let's go ahead and see what are your strongest spiritual gifts. This is going to be your significator card. So we have the 6 of Wands with Golem. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I feel what I'm getting immediately with like this circle here, the pentagram. Some of you guys can work with the infernals. Like maybe you are very good at summoning spirits, creating a protective barrier between you and the other side. But it's interesting because like I don't even know what word to use for this, but some of you are connected to like, I really don't know what to call them, like because they're not, maybe it could be elementals, but I'm getting like ancient elementals, like giants or cyclops or gnomes, elves, like things like that, like things that I'm hearing Bigfoot. I don't know, like things that people don't think are real. There's almost an element of like this Aquarian energy coming through of like, what's the word? Like theory or conspiracy. Some of you guys work very well with spirits that like people don't necessarily believe in. But I'm also getting a little bit of like an infernal vibe here where maybe you guys are able to summon demons. You guys are able to summon darker energies and get them to speak to you or get them to do things for you or to work with them is what I'm getting. This is very interesting. Some of you could be Leo, or you have Leo in your chart. I'm getting a lot of like, because this guy's like a rock formation, so I'm getting a lot of like, I don't know, like ancient energies. And I'm seeing that scene from, what was it? Is it, I want to say, is it Frozen? Right? When they encountered like the big giants that were sleeping and they woke them up. The big giant rock people. There's something here about fantasy. Like fantasy, conspiracy, theories, different things like that. Maybe you guys, I'm hearing unicorns now too. So some of you guys are very connected to like the fantasy realm. Things that people wouldn't necessarily believe in, but you can sense them, you can contact them. We have the 6th house of sustainability. Okay. Some of you guys work very well with, this is a very interesting pile. You work very well with like the magic of like health or ritual, things like that. Some of you guys meditate very well. Some of you guys do like food magic, or like when you cook, there's something about that coming through. Something about your health. Fitness magic, I don't even know if that's a thing, but I don't know. I mean, it could be, because fitness is ritual, especially if you work out very consistently. I feel like this is a pile of like the chaos energies. Like you guys have a lot of different things. Yeah, and then we have familiar. You guys can do a lot of different things. I feel like you guys might be chaos witches, or you guys just might be tapped into a bunch of different things and you don't really label yourself. I am getting a lot of Aquarian energy. We have Leo here. Yeah, because I'm getting like that fantasy energy, unicorns, elves, the different kind of the creatures that I'm hearing like the Cthulhu now as well, or just like different types of creatures that were like created, but people don't necessarily know if they're real or not. I feel like you can kind of, it's almost like you go searching for these, or like they come to you because you believe in them. I don't know. There's something about that, because I feel like each card has a different energy. And then with the 6th house here, you guys are very good with daily ritual, health practices. And then with the familiar here, some of you guys are very close with a pet that you have that is very connected to your magical practice as well. This could be like a pet that is crossed over, or it could be a pet that you have currently. But I feel like you have a very important animal in your life right now that does help you kind of stay on track with the 6th house. This animal helps you keep a routine. And with the 6s, this is energies of success, energies of movement, achievement, practice, ritual. Okay, so let's see. Familiar. Let's read what this one says. So this says, familiar is an animal companion of a witch, and they share a magical connection. The black cat was the traditional witch's familiar, but some people connect better with other animals. In shamanistic practices, the animal familiar is not a physical being at all, but a thought form or spiritual entity. It often travels astrally or serves as a magical guardian against those who might try to psychically attack the shaman. Okay, so this makes sense now, because I was getting something about like monitoring spirits, or like servitor spirits, or something about like you guys are able to like attract different energies to do your bidding for you, to like, I don't know, they come to you and then you tell them what to do. And this kind of confirms the energy that I was picking up on with that, because it says that sometimes the familiar is not a physical being, but a thought form or a spiritual entity, and it travels astrally. So it's like maybe you guys work a lot in the astral realms. Maybe while you're sleeping, or in the dream world, because that's why I was getting that fantasy energy. Some of you guys do a lot of your spiritual work while you're asleep, or in trance-like state, or when you're connected. I'm hearing like you guys can connect to like alternate realities, or to different types of realities with different types of beings. Some of you guys might even be able to connect to like extraterrestrials. But again, I'm getting like so many different energies. So many different energies. Yeah, and then it says, this talks about having an emotional and psychic bond with a particular animal who is attuned to the powers of its human partner. The animal is a respected partner and companion who reveals truths and offers the characteristics inherent to its nature to the witch for magical purposes. I'm kind of getting this image of like, while you guys are sleeping and you have this pet, it's like when you wake up, it's like they're kind of telling you like, okay, this is what happened in your sleep. This is what happened this time around. And they're kind of laying everything out for you. It's almost like they hold your memory for you. It's a very interesting pile. They kind of watch you, they look over you while you're sleeping, and they kind of replay it to you when you're awake. Yeah, some of you guys, maybe like dream work is very strong for you. Because out of all the piles, it feels like you guys might be the most, not grounded in reality, but it's like you guys are the most maybe mundane, or like you guys are still practical, logical people, but it's like maybe you guys don't entirely know the energies that you're connecting to, and your familiar is helping you realize that you have a gift. Okay, so we have the devil. So for some of you with the chariot as well here, this definitely does confirm that some of you work very well with the infernals. You work very well with possibly Lucifer specifically. The devil energy, Satan energy. Some of you guys, I'm hearing that you don't have like a religion, or you don't believe in religion. So this could definitely be like my agnostic pile, or my even antichrist pile. I mean, I respect everyone here. So King of Swords, death. Yeah, King of Swords, death, and the moon. Wow. Yeah, some of you actually might be like devotees of Lucifer, or you might just, again, you work very, very strongly with an infernal energy or with like an extraterrestrial energy. I don't know. I feel like you guys can connect to a lot of different realms. Like I'm not really labeling it to one specific thing. I feel like you guys can connect to so many different types of energies. Okay, let me sit on this for a second. 5 of Pentacles, Page of Cups. I feel like for this pile, some of you guys don't entirely know either the extensive, I don't know, is that a word? Extensibility? No. Like you don't realize either how powerful you are or the extent of like how far your gifts can go is what I'm trying to say. Some of you guys are still, like I was saying, either very logic-based or practical people. You might not believe in certain things. I don't know, but it's like you are connected to them. Maybe some of you are like the types of people where like, I am a skeptic, but I'm going to try. And then you end up becoming a believer or something like that. Clarify the moon. Because I really do feel some of you may have been a skeptic before, or you were trying to get in touch with certain spirits, and then once you were able to, yeah, Knight of Cups, 6 of Cups, it's like then you realize that you do have a gift, or you realize that you do believe in this stuff. I don't know. Very interesting pile. I'm getting again like that fantasy energy. Queen of Wands, Justice, Queen of Swords. Very interesting. Very interesting. Because you guys are almost giving me this energy of like, I don't know if I entirely like believe what I'm tapping into. I hope like no one in this pile is mocking what they're doing or like just doing it for shits and giggles, because it's not a game. I will say that. That's one thing I'm always going to tell people who tap into spirit or try to connect to their gifts. It's like, it's not a game. It's something that you should take very seriously. But I don't know. I don't feel like you guys are. Maybe you guys just don't realize it. Like you're tapped in, but you're not fully aware. And you're like, oh, like I'm just trying this, or I'm just being a skeptic and I want to see if this is true or not. But I feel like you are. Like maybe you guys have actually, this is what it is. Yeah, the Magician. You guys, High Priestess, you guys have tried to connect to so many different energies, maybe because you are a skeptic or because you don't know what you're tapping into. So I would say that for this pile, you guys might definitely need to get in touch with what you actually believe, and if you're going to take this seriously or not, because I feel like you do have a gift, but it's not something that should be taken lightly. I feel like you guys have tried to connect to the infernals. You guys have tried to connect to different like fantasy realm energies. You guys have a spirit animal who is protecting you at this time because of the stuff that you're doing. Some of you guys have tried to connect to ancestors. Some of you have tried to connect to the ETs, to different spirits on the other side. Like you guys have dabbled in a lot of different things. Like that's what this pile feels like. It feels like a dabbler pile. And maybe you haven't found, I'm hearing you haven't found your kink. You haven't found your niche. And maybe you guys need to find that. Okay, maybe you guys are just, what let me see, because what is pile 3 doing here? Like, why does this energy feel like this? I need to get clear about this. Okay. 9 of Cups and 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. 4 of Cups, exactly. It is giving me the energy of dabbling. It's like, I don't know whether or not I believe in this. I don't know if I'm good at this or not, but I'm going to try it. Again, it's giving me like a very fine line between experimentation and mocking. So be very careful when you're trying to connect to certain energies, because it kind of feels like you either are dissatisfied with what you're finding, or maybe you're not making the connection that you want to make. What advice can I give to pile 3 here when it comes to their spiritual gifts, their talents? 10 of Pentacles and Queen of Wands. Yeah, it's going to be something that you have to commit to. So this is definitely going to be something that you guys have to accept as a path for yourself, or you have to actually commit to it. You have to actually study it like any other practice, any other thing that you would delve into to master. You actually have to go into it. The Empress and the Star, because I feel like what they're telling me here is that you have the capability to become very powerful, to go very far with this gift. Maybe there's just like a disconnect here. Like, what is this disconnect with the 4 of Cups? Ace of Pentacles. It's just you don't believe in yourself. You don't believe in your power. 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. We have Medusa here. Some of you guys don't believe in your power, is really what it is. Queen of Wands, 4 of Swords. We have the 8 of Swords here. This is Baba Yaga's hut. Some of you guys have had your spiritual gifts hidden away from you, or there's just too much logic that is covering up, too much skepticism or too much logic that is covering up your gift. And I feel like, again, that you guys have a gift, but your mentality of like experimentation and skepticism kind of needs to fall away in order for you to actually tap into these energies. Because I'm hearing that you have definitely contacted certain energies, and they're like, hello, like, I'm here, like, what did you want from me? But then you kind of just shrug it off, or like maybe you guys start something and you never finish it. But they really want your devotion. I'm hearing they want your devotion. Like, they don't want you to just talk to them once and kind of move on with your life and then try something else. They want you to actually commit to something, or they want you to commit to the path of becoming a practitioner or a magician or someone who works with spirit. Because I don't feel like you've like pissed off any spirits, but they're kind of just like waiting for you. They're like, I don't know if this person sees that we're serious. I don't know if this person sees their potential. The Tower, yeah. I feel like they're definitely waiting for you to make a move. They're waiting, Eight of Pentacles. They're waiting for you to become more diligent. This is Mercury and Virgo energy. They're waiting for you to become more diligent about your practice and to actually commit to something here. But I really do feel that you guys have a gift if you were to channel it, or if you guys were to take it more seriously. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. I really do hope that I was able to connect to whoever needed to hear this message, and I will see you in one of my upcoming readings for you. Bye.